Uh, hey, we went live again. Uh, you know, it was Eight's birthday, and I'm not trying to. This is for selfish reasons because I'm drinking. I'm having a good time watching Eight stream. He just cut off, so I kind of got back on because I want to drink some more beer and kind of have a good time. So uh, it's strictly selfish reasons. I'm not trying to recover anybody that might have fallen off his channel. I'm just kind of like I'm going to be up for a while because I got a pretty good buzz, and it was really cool getting in his channel. Eight had a lot of stuff to drink. It looks like he drank a lot of it. I got in his channel late because I did my own little stream earlier, and here's to you guys. If you guys want to come in, I'm gonna smoke a half a cigarette. So pardon me that. Oh, there we go. It's late. I think my son and his girlfriend are gonna be getting home pretty soon here. So I just kind of wanted to do this just to kind of have a hangout, I guess, because I didn't see Mosh get on. I didn't get any alerts of him. It looked like Bad Dog was in to um, H channel, and a lot of the guys were in there. So I'm just kind of getting on, and if anybody wants to get in and have a beer or whatever, let's do that. I don't see anybody yet, so I'm gonna go smoke a half a cigarette. Double little hands. Yeah, in case anybody pops in, I'm just having a smoke real quick. So I just wanted to start a stream, and like I said, I got a pretty good buzz, and I'm just kind of hanging out and drinking some more of these Joe Thomas beers. So just in case there's any layaway from H channel to chime in here, I really appreciate it. And I will be right there. To be honest with you, I kind of figured, when it's your birthday, everybody's being pretty generous to you. So it's hard to do what he did this evening, that he had lasted this long. It's 12:30 in the evening, and I know that seems early, especially for us that stream, especially with alcoholic beverages and the like. But Eight lasted a lot longer than I thought he would. So I kind of have to give him some kudos. And I'm glad I had a chance to say, before he kind of went down, happy birthday, and how cool I think he is. He knows it when I chime in there. So I just want to start a stream because, like I said, I'm still going here, and I'm gonna have some more beer, and I like talking about beer and having a good time. I was having a good time on this channel. Kind of, like I said, for selfish reasons, I don't want us to stop. I want to keep keeping the stream going. So if I fill any void for anybody else, that's cool. But anyway, if anybody's here, oh, Michael D chimed in. The non-drinker. Cool. Good for you. Guys, give me just a second. I got to urinate real quick, but here's to you stopping in and saying hi. I really appreciate it. I don't know if you hear what I was saying. Call Camel. But hold on just a second. But anyway, allow me to rehash what I said when I started the stream. I kind of figured this would happen. It's his birthday, and it's hard to last when for your birthday you're getting whooped on like that, and probably no matter where he went, people buying him drinks, the contributions that you guys have made. Okay, hold on a second. I think I'm missing some stuff. Bad dog war. Camel pet. Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to, because you guys are already subscribed to me, so, and it's not. But like I said, I was having a beer, and I kind of wanted to keep going, and I knew this would kind of happen. Like I said, because it's his birthday, and it's hard to keep your shit together when you got so much in you, and if anything, you guys ought to kind of thank yourselves for not for shutting him down so soon, but you guys were very generous. So you guys are good. What's the word? Patrons. So don't feel guilty. I mean, this is how good guys go down from your generosity. So. But I appreciate you guys chiming in because, like I said, I only got 4 beers down, and I'm going to be going for a while. And I didn't want to go down either. I didn't want to just go to bed or something. Well, yeah, call him. Wait a minute, is he going to answer? I mean, call him, Scott. Well, you know what? Patrick Swayze's fucking cool, man. I know that song is, kind of, it kind of weirded everybody out, But Patrick Swayze did some cool shit, man. He did fucking Roadhouse. He did Ghost. He did a lot of great shit, Now, would I choose to hear that song? Probably not. I that's not a song that I would play on my stream. But Eight, man. Eight. He's a cool fucking dude, man. Yeah, I think he just got past a certain point where oblivion, is that the word we're probably thinking? Yeah, he'll be okay. Right, he'll survive, he'll sleep, and yeah, he'll be okay. But anyway, I appreciate you guys chiming in. Well, okay, well, I'll tell him. I don't know. Don't worry about it, Scott. You know, it looks to me from all the stuff that I watched that he had a really good day, man. Well, I don't know if he answers, he probably will hang up on you because I think he's kind of out of it right now. But I'm sorry, guy. I did my own video earlier, and I'm sorry that I got in so late because I really wanted to kind of celebrate with him. It's hard to do that, like I said. It's late. His family and his friends that are around him. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. It looked like he was doing a lot of stuff today, and it looks like he had a pretty good birthday. So I mean, don't feel bad. Is that? Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, hard liquor. That's, and I love Scott. Love your videos. I love you as a person. Yeah, I don't do the hard stuff, man. I like maintaining a little bit, you know. That's usually the stuff that kind of puts you down, you know. Oh, you think Camel's on here? What we got? One, two, three. Uh, there's a number four. There's a number four. I don't know who it is. But no, no, Chad's here too. No, he's not here. I don't think so. Chad's here too, I think. Chad, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, he's number four. So, well, who's number two? That's what I want to know. Yeah, we love Camel. And in this, if anything, ooh, chug. I was sick, bitch. Oh, yeah, that is a little sick. Yeah, to chug. I don't think I was ever there. I was never the chug some whiskey kind of dude, you know. I probably don't look like a chug the whiskey kind of dude, so I think you probably understand. But anyway, um, I think this is Otis. Scottzilla probably appreciates that, you know, the old Otis chime in. But that's kind of what when I saw him going down, and I saw, look, I just got the highlight for his birthday stream. But like I said, I got on for selfish reasons that I was still buzzed and I still wanted to bullshit YouTube style, and I know he was down, and I kind of wanted to say this. I wanted to articulate this that you know, like I said, it's his birthday, and he's probably going to go down early. And I didn't want to stream at the same time he did. I tried to. How did I try to do that? I kind of waited and saw how the evening settled. Because I didn't want to stream. I wanted to make sure I got in the stream and told him, you know, and like I said, happy birthday and all that stuff. So, and, you know, when I saw, you know, when I got in there, he looked like he was pretty messed up. So, uh, that's why I decided to get on and sit and bullshit and kind of peter out this evening, which is kind of why we're here, you know. So I appreciate you guys. Oh, it's good. It's good. Did I show you, Scott? This is in case you didn't watch the beginning. Yeah, it's a Joe Thomas Great Lakes from Cleveland collaboration beer. So Joe Thomas kind of helped articulate how they would produce this beer, which is really cool. And I don't mean to be redundant. Um, yeah, well, I just got it just now, which is weird. MD, Dr. Michael. Um, yeah, it's a Joe Thomas beer. And well, I'll reiterate what I said earlier. Um, real quick. I started the Brew Kettle family of beers, and I wanted to keep going Brew Kettle and start drinking those beers. But and I knew distributed by me had those beers, so I was just like, well, I'll just stick around home. I don't have to veer off the path to get these beers. So I stuck around home, went to this place, and here they quit distributing to them because they weren't selling so good. So the Brew Kettle was kind of off for the weekend, and I wound up choosing this, which is something I heard about, and it's a Joe Thomas, obviously the lineman, the star lineman for the Browns in the last how many years? 11 years. Anyway, so him and Great Lakes had collaborated and made this beer, and it is a Kolsch style ale, which I don't know what Kolsch necessarily, if that's German or not, but that was the what I chose when I realized that I didn't have any more Brew Kettle to try, because I heard about this beer and I saw them and they are $8.99 a six. But would you like me to read what the can says? It says, get my distance here. One more time. Think you've earned this beer with a question mark? Try playing 10,363 consecutive snaps to thank Joe Thomas for his dedication to Cleveland on and off the gridiron. We huddled with the man himself to brew this crisp, refreshing, tailgate worthy ale. So that's what that is. That's what that is. So I rewatch the video if you feel like it, because I do this already. But it's a pretty good beer, man. I really liked it. It's a kind of beer I wouldn't mind having in my fridge, man. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I wish I was a DR. Oh, a doctor. I know when I do the MD thing, I can't help but think of, medical doctor. But yeah, that's what we're trying this evening, and it's really good. Like I said, Great Lakes makes some really big, big tasting beers, and this is kind of on a lighter side, which is a little weird because it is Joe Thomas. But this is a great breakthrough. This is a great, if you're a non-craft drinking individual, this is a great breakthrough into craft beer. I think this is an olive branch. I think But anyway, hey, I'm glad you guys chimed in because I was having a good time on Camel's channel until he shut it down. Oh, he got a sore throat. I mean that's what I kind of expected was he would probably peter out because he's probably having such a great time on his birthday. He would be that messed up where he would shut down early, but we would still be yapping on his channel. I thought he would have let it go. I missed it, Scott. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry, Scott. I missed it, buddy. I missed it. What are you guys drinking tonight? Or okay, Michael D is not drinking. Corrupt. Scott, what are you doing right now? Are you smoking? Are you drinking? What are you doing? Yeah, that's right. You're right, Scottzilla. That's exactly what happened. He wound up having too good of a time, and which was cool. He's hearing some great music, and wow, yeah, yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Cricket piss. Well, that's absolutely disgusting. Cricket piss. That sounds terrible. I don't want to drink cricket piss. I'm glad you're fine, Scott. I'm glad you are. What should we do? What are you guys on for this evening? Just bullshitting? Michelle Bud Light. Or is that Michael? I wouldn't know. I'm an idiot. I wouldn't know the difference. There we go. We're ready for another. Where are we? Gotta be careful. Don't want to stir the studs up too much, man. You know? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All my friends are gayer than I am. That's for sure. And I mean that. They're all gayer than I am. I'm the tough guy. They're gay. Oh, no shit, Mike. No shit, Mike. You're a vodka guy too. I'll be damned. I think we got another vodka drinker in here. Am I wrong? Oh, Camel Stream. You know what? I'm sorry, guys, that I missed that. Like I said, I gotta do my I gotta do my stuff. I gotta do my stuff because I'm a routine guy. I like the routine. And I'm sorry that I missed that. Probably most of it. I'm sorry that I missed most of it because it's probably pretty good. But here we go. We got our Joe Thomas beer, and we got you guys. So let me have a half a smoke. And you guys want to fiddle? You want to fiddle, Scott? What's on your mind, buddy? I'll let you decide. We can fiddle a little bit, man, if you want. I think I'm buzzed enough to fiddle. Michael D., you ever play any instruments, buddy? I'll tell you one thing, guys. Life is good, man. Life is good. Coming from a guy that's, moderate pay, moderate lifestyle, life is very good. I don't know. Maybe you guys got something to do with it too. A little late in my life, but I think that's a possibility. Pardon while I smoke. I do need a drink of this beer, though. Ah, that's good stuff. I have a feeling my son and his girlfriend are going to get home and they're going to blow up the place. But they're not home yet. I hope they're safe. Anyway, okay, we're back. We're back. And who is up? Yeah, I think so. I think it is deserved. I think it is deserved of the 8. to be somewhat heralded as somewhat of a hero for surviving his birthday, you know? Facts. Let me ask you guys something. Are we all guys here? Or is Pam in the waiting? Is she laying on her bed acting like she's not here or something? You guys ever watch any of that survival stuff on YouTube? It's okay that Pam's here. I'm just joking. That's kind of it's a little bit of a joke. You guys think you could start a fire? Um, Say we did some kind of purge thing where we pull you out of your environment and strip your ass naked, throw your ass out in the woods. You guys think you can start a fire? What's Survivorman? Yeah, I think I could too, dude. I think I could too. I think I'd build a pretty cool brick shit house, man, to live in. To be honest with you, I've watched so much fucking survival shit on fucking YouTube. It's like embedded in my brain, But I always love that shit, man. It's I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to do something like that, to kind of uh, go off the rails and do something like that where you have to find food, you have to take care of your wounds and try not to get hurt, that whole thing. That would be pretty cool. If anything, if there was any YouTube collaboration between YouTubers, I think that would be a cool. Wow, the foundation's putting some stuff out. I keep getting his highlights. I watch some of this stuff. He's pretty cool, dude. Well, uh, North North. What is it? Is it North Bushcraft and Survival? You ever watch him out of Alaska by chance? He's got a pretty cool fucking YouTube channel, and him and his wife own a bunch of land in Alaska, and they're always out on his property, like teaching you shit, man. Teaching you pretty cool shit about punkwood and starting fires with like a bow and your boot string was one of them, which was a great video. I can't say enough about him either. He seems pretty cool, and he looks like a kind of like an old Tom Hanks with the beard and the old what do you call it, the castaway type. No, they're not preppers. They're kind of nature lovers, I guess, more or less is probably a better way to describe them. They just love where they live and walking the trails, and if anything ever happened to you, because they have so much land, probably um, surviving is. Yeah, I do too, man. I do too. Nature's pretty fucking cool. And every I have an uncle in PA, and they have a cabin like in the highest peak of PA there, and what a wonderful time it is. Um, and kind of scary, in a certain sense, where you get to that point where there's nobody there to help you, that kind of thing. It is a really cool feeling, especially as a guy. I think I get where women wouldn't like that, that insecurity, but there's something cool about that insecurity that if something happens, there's only you. It's kind of a neat feeling. And that's the feeling you kind of have at the cabin is, it's just you. Yeah. See, yeah, my uncle hunts bear too. I don't want to say he gets one every year, but he gets one, makes a rug, and does that whole thing. And I'm not a hunter, for the most part. You know what? Water, that does suck to not have water. Electricity, I can survive without. Water is like an issue. I don't know if I would dig that so much, boiling, shit water and, that whole spiel. Because I don't like eating shit, man. That's one of my pet peeves. Oh, you've never hunted? I'm like Scottzilla, you've hunted. You seem, yeah, no doubt, brother, no doubt. Yeah, I was never. Um, I think I never wanted to cross that kill threshold. You know, not that it would make me a bad. I would go to the dark side or anything like that, but because I just kind of like nature so much, it was like I want to know how to do it if I have to, um, but I don't want till I have. Wait a minute. Okay, that's it. True serum. I don't want to till I have to. Um, so, and another thing is, it's expensive. Interesting. Very interesting. Fucking Scottzilla pulls out the big bam, boom, bam. Yeah. Yeah, I'll kill if I have to. Also, I think it was kind of my point, but I'm glad Scottzilla like totally rocked in. He pulled away the red curtains. Blam! I will kill if I have to. Yeah. Oh, and deer jerky, man. Yeah, that's the thing. Um, I didn't want if I went hunting and I shot a deer and killed it. Not only would I probably say a prayer or something, when I killed it, but I'd make it all jerky because I'm a jerky fucking head, man. I mean, and deer jerky is the fucking best, man. Right. Exactly. Exactly. It's so much easier. Oh, I thought you meant Hooters, like tits, which is so much easier, than hunting deer. But yeah. You remember what was that movie? With Tommy Lee Jones and was it Hunted or something? Oh, Hooters. um, Benicio del Toro. You guys ever see that movie? Benicio del Toro and Tommy Lee Jones. It was actually a great flick, but it does that kind of left wing. Humans are destroying the planet, and uh, Benicio del Toro is tired of it and starts killing hunters. Uh, but you know, oh, happy hunting, fellas. Happy hunting. I don't want to hunt no more. I'm not a hunter on that anymore. I've been married for a very long time, and I'm what do you call it? Happy? I don't know. That's a pretty good word, I suppose. uh, I just got to keep my morals straight. I'm pretty good. I got my morals, man. I got my morals, man. I once told a buddy um, a about morals that no matter what happens, man, nobody can take your morals away from you, man. You know, it's like and I don't think it's not the only thing, but um, I don't mind driving straight, man. You know, pick up that guitar and talk to me. But you know, I don't, man. I don't mind driving straight. Straight's cool, man. You know, I don't mean straight as in gay or blah blah blah. I'm just saying, straight ain't so bad. Uh, Despite me drinking a beer and kind of getting fucked up on beer, you know, I want to keep my morals about me, man. You know, and life is good, and that's why I say it all the time because it is. You know, and maybe we should do that. You know. And that's like super gay. Look at that gay. Gay. You know? Right, exactly. Forward. Forward. You know, because life is good, man. Life is good. Ugh. Anyway, should we fiddle? Maybe I'll do a half a smoke break and a piss and maybe we'll fiddle a little bit. I think I'd like that. I'd like that. Pick up the fiddle a little bit. So I will do that. I'm going to thwart myself this way, then I'll thwart myself that way, and we'll pick up the fiddle somewhere along. Oh my God, Noah, where have you been? Where have you been? Bro, chachos, getting together. Good for you. Good for you. All right, like I said, give me 30 to 45 seconds. Take of a beer. Look at all those beers I tried sitting right there. I'll be right back. Here comes Bigfoot again, I think. Now, I got a question for you guys when I come back. I might have asked this question before in one of my other streams. Um, so I want to warn you that I might have done this before. Okay. All right. Um, we're mostly guys here, right? Um, did I ask you guys, have you guys had a kidney stone before? Any of you guys ever had a kidney stone? Yeah, you're right, Michael D. He's a train. Yeah, I do too, man. I do too. That's where I partially grew up, in a certain sense. And you guys had a kidney stone before? And I'm talking, we're all guys here, right? For the most part. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. Jesus Christ, man. Did you donate it, or did you have a discrepancy in a function there with a kidney? Oh, you're having an earthquake. Oh, that's hilarious. Kidney stone wouldn't hurt small penis. Oh, I was born fucked. Oh, but we all were, right, Mike? We all were. Anyway, um, me and Stumbler, we get kidney stones. I don't know what it is. Probably genetics or something like that. But this is who I am, to be honest with you. Um, I had my first kidney stone. I think I was in my 30s, and it's not. It, it's. I never had a kid, so I can't compare it realistically. But it wasn't as bad as. Yeah, it's not as bad as we make it out, like as to having a kid or whatever, because you're having, a stone is passing through your dick lips, basically. But this is a true story, and if you want to know anything about me, this kind of epitomizes me as an individual, and how you get used to stuff, and you start liking it. And this is going to be kind of weird. And I might have told you this, Scottzilla. I might have told you this before in a previous stream. But I had a kidney stone. I had it for a while. You go through the procedure. I didn't do the bathtub thing where they put you in this. They supposedly put you in this like bathtub that vibrates your ass, and it's supposed to like shake the kidney stone free or whatever. What did work, however, was holding your piss as long as you could. And physically or metaphysically, or um, the theory stands that basically what you're doing is you're holding your piss, your kidneys are expanding, and it opens up. Everything expands. There's a stone like stuck in there, like fucking everything up, basically. So when you pee, it hurts. And by not pissing, you're expanding your kidneys or bladder or whatever that shit comes out of. I'm not Michael D over here, but that's the theory, and it works. It does. You know, we go in to get it taken care of. They're like, okay, drink this and this and this and this. Don't piss for like, I don't know, I can't remember, 12 hours or something like that, which is like a ridiculous amount of time. And you go in there and they do a sonogram and they stick a fucking dildo on your belly. It's fucking ridiculous, you know. Women probably like it. I don't know. I'm not happy about having a dildo rubbed with Vaseline on my belly or back or whatever the fuck I was doing. Anyway, so basically the concept is you hold your piss, you expand um, the outside diameter by holding your piss, and it kind of releases it. Okay. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But so I went through this procedure, and it wasn't surgery or anything like that. It was just like a procedure to check, see what's wrong with you, kind of. And after this procedure, I wound up pissing it out at home. And it was a stone, and I passed it. And it was like, how can I say this? It was a relief at the time, but I missed the piss hurt that I would have every day when I had it. Does that make sense? I had like for like a long enough. I had for like a long enough duration where I was so used to it that when I pissed and it hurt, that when I passed it, I was like sorry it was gone in a certain sense. And that sounds weird. I know it does, but I just got used to it, and so I would piss, and I wouldn't have that pain. It like disturbed me a little bit, you know. I don't mean like I'm mentally ill or anything like that, but I'm just saying it's funny what you get used to. And we were talking about this whole survival thing, and it just made me want to kind of tell that story of you know, rocks in my piss, I suppose. Oh, so we're gonna fiddle. Is that what? Is that what's happening? Are we gonna fiddle? Oh, am I buffering? I don't have any glitch here. Yeah, I'm not glitching here. So it looks like we're doing okay here. Oh, on both of y'all's? Well, I'll take my mouse and I don't know what to do. Because garbage is garbage, you know. And you know, our fucking stream's probably garbage. I don't know. I don't know. Can you see that? Is that? Do you see a butterfly, or do you see your mom, or what is that? I don't know. Everything cool now? I don't think I have any programs. I got some pop-ups and I try to turn them off as they're coming. But all of you guys are getting this? Wow. Interesting. Chad says it's working fine for him. Okay, well, that's one. All right, that's it. If we're going to glitch, I should play while it's glitching so that I sound better. How's that sound? Okay, I'll wait. I'm patient. I'm patient. Or am I? Is that what you did, Chad? Did you exit and come back in? Oh God, I'm gonna lose viewers now, man. Fucking lose viewers, man. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's bullshit. Fucking guys telling other guys to leave. I'm just kidding, obviously. What is this? A phone? What's upside down? I'm not going to do this to you guys. I'm not. I'm just waiting for you guys. That's all. Yeah, that's what I do too, Chad. That's what I do too. Any of you guys ever watch The Foundation? Cowboys guy of Latino descent. I like watching this stuff, man. He's pretty good cover guy, for the Cowboys. Although I don't think he did a live stream yet, which I would chime in for. He seems like a pretty cool dude. I don't know. I'm gonna get the acoustic. Push this. Yes, good guy. I'm good now. All right, very well. All right, here we go. We're gonna fiddle. Hopefully, we're tuned. If I can tune this, I'm gonna be a song bitch. I'll tell you that much. Party kitchen style, be a song bitch. Oh my ass! Oh, there it goes. Oh, all right. Ooh, that sounds good. Kinda. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I gotta be careful. I'm gonna wake the girls up. We don't want to do that. I don't want to pull a RoboCop on them and be like, "Bitches leave." Ooh, that was terrible. Ooh, that was terrible twice. Oh shit. Here comes turbulence. Don't be laughing. I'm streaming. Don't laugh or say a word, or I'll slay both of you. I'm just kidding. You can say whatever you want. How you doing? You guys are safe? Yeah. Happy? Do you have a good time?
Happy we're safe.
Happy you're safe? Yeah. Did you lock all all three integral. Oh, the storm door. Storm door is like first line of defense.
No, the screen door.
I'm sorry. I said storm instead of stream. Look at your eyebrows. Poor kid.
So you like the
Sorry, guys. Give me a second. What?
You like the Joe Thomas?
Yeah, I like it a lot. What are you guys up to? How you guys doing?
We're hungry.
You have to excuse me a second. I have CeeLo and
AB.
What do we call her?
AB.
A butt?
AB.
Can we call her a butt?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I like a butt. You guys like a butt?
We're hungry.
Are you?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
From Turkey?
Speak for yourself.
They're hungry from Turkey.
Me are hungry.
Yeah. Good people. But I'm messing with them because I think they're buzzed. And I'm buzzed. And good times happen when buzzed is converted into
She's buzzed.
trilogy of
No,
buzzed.
I'm fine. You're psycho.
Anna's fine, and I'm.
He's psycho.
She's fine. He's psycho. You mean like bitch psycho?
Oh, bitch.
I got a nod. You're like bitch psycho, dude.
What it tastes like? Or what flavors can you attribute to that?
Sorry, guys, for the intervention here.
Thank you.
I cannot go through this again. I did it twice.
All right, I'll watch it later when I'm sober.
Have one.
No, I'm done for tonight.
You're done? Good for
vomit.
you. What a good kid.
Done for tonight.
Vomit.
Are you done for the night?
Yes.
I stopped myself when I was messed up and I drank water.
Good for you, man.
I drank her water.
You're a champion. They're saying no, drunk is good. Okay. So we're gonna jam since you guys are like garbage, basically. You know,
We're garbage.
a butt and CeeLo.
CeeLo Green.
I like a butt. That sounds. It's a good little nickname, I think. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Okay. What should I play?
Smoke on the Water.
Why?
Play Stairway to Heaven.
I'll play Smoke on the Stumbler.
Play this Forbidden Verse in guitar stores. Smoke on the Water. A butt.
You guys don't know the difference between music and music. Okay, I won't fuck around no more. We're serious here. We're serious musicians.
Hey, a butt. You want a sandwich?
Is that Chinese? What is that?
It's from the milk.
Did he say it's from the milk?
You want some of my sandwich?
No, it's spicy.
Okay.
It's not spicy. It's chicken parmesan. It's called.
You said it was hot.
Yeah.
Let's. I'm gonna try something that
You.
I haven't tried or something. I don't know.
You want some of that?
You bastards.
Usually, when you're live, it keeps going. The video keeps going.
Joe, what's up, bro, Chacho?
Okay, so
Kyle, how you doing, bro, Chachos? What are you guys drinking tonight, man?
it's not showing me.
Welcome. You guys probably saw. I don't know. You guys skip into the early part of this. We are drinking Joe Chalmers, Joe Thomas, Great Lakes collaboration here. Miller as usual. Just some Miller. Shame on you. Joe and Roach
Is it good?
drinking Miller.
Let me need some.
At least doing some sake or something, you know, something crazy. But anyway, I appreciate you guys being here. We are doing a Great Lakes collaboration with Joe Thomas, which is a it's a coal shale, and we really like it, man. I kind of fizzled out here because I was jamming. We were flapping our big ass lips. And they're flapping their big ass lips. Holy shit. That's a sandwich, isn't it? Is there bacon on that?
No.
What is it?
Okay. It's called a Parma, Italy.
Parma, Italy.
Yeah. And it's basically like a chicken parmesan sandwich.
With chicken and parmesan on bread?
Chicken, parmesan, mozzarella. Well, no. The parmesan is on the top of the bread.
Yes.
And it's like chicken, mozzarella.
Do you choke the chicken?
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. It's okay. Cool. George Collins. Bubba Beans, how you doing, brother? You just chiming in for the first time? I don't remember Bubba Beans. Thanks for chiming in, brother. See, you probably. What was the headline of this stream? Anyway, you're welcome, brother. You're welcome. I'm just feeling right now. I don't know if you saw any of my other videos. This particular video before this one, oh God, I got to go through a huge explanation here. I try beers every weekend, and it's because of the lull between football. What do you call it? Seasons is probably a pretty good. How long have you been working at the men's? How long have you been working at the men's warehouse? Oh, that's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, but anyway, half of the stream is we're trying a Joe Thomas beer here, and we're not finishing them up because I bought a 12 because I don't buy sixes, I buy 12s.
7 left.
But it's a pretty great beer, man. I really like it, especially in this glass. Is like really.
What kind of glass is that? Is that a?
This is an ale, a Belgian ale glass. Oh, you got the nod.
Belgian waffle.
That means it's superior.
Belgian waffle.
But anyway, thanks for chiming in, guys. I really appreciate that. What kind of beer is it, and what percent? Oh, okay. So you didn't. This is my second video of tonight, and I'll go into explanation later. But I already did the video, and it's not. You're not inconveniencing me or anything like that. But anyway, this is a Joe Thomas. Obviously, the left tackle for the Browns over the last 11 years. He collaborated with the Great Lakes to make this beer, and it is a Kolsch style ale. Honor of Iron Man Joe Thomas. So one of the reasons I did this this evening is because Joe Thomas, after this latest preseason game, if you're Browns fans, you'll very much enjoy this. What he did was he put one of these on Baker Mayfield's locker with a note that said, if you're going to shoot a beer, shoot a fucking good beer or something like that. That was what I heard. So the title of my original stream was, I think Baker Mayfield should do a review of this beer because of that. And I know you're in sorrows at this point. Would you like me to tell you a story, Ann? You want to hear a story? Once upon a time.
Do you know who Joe Thomas is?
There's a fellow named Baker Mayfield who stormed the scene.
He shotgunned a beer at an Indians game.
Oh, you didn't know that? Okay.
On live
if you guys
television.
don't know it, no, I think beer, no, beer is beer. Ale is ale. Beer is ale, stout. I think beer is like the generalization of
Brewed alcohol.
Yeah. Beer is the generalization of drinking alcohol with many different facets of the brew cycle. If you brew it, it's a beer, I think, is probably an ale is different than the other stuff.
Fermentation.
Fermentation. Very good. Very good.
Fermentation.
Ale is different than a Pilsner. It's still
different from a porter.
All right, I need to pour another beer. Excuse me a second. Just a second. I'm going to pour another beer, and we might fiddle a little bit more.
That's the bridge by the bar.
I know. Quit whispering. whispering because everybody can hear you.
Our friend jumped in a lake
What?
for jokes. So he's okay.
In an Erie lake?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Not Lake Erie, but what?
Ooh. You're married, dude. You're married already, dude. You got the shin kick. You got
I got the cat. Oh,
Oh,
hey,
for
you got
God's
the
sakes.
Joe Thomas
No, I
spill.
can do this. My wife is not out of here. I can do whatever I want.
That's a fine pale ale stout glass porter.
Oh no.
Oh, see, he knows.
It looks better like that.
He knows.
This is how it should always be.
He
poured.
knows. He knows. You should play The Metal by Tenacious D.
I should. Can you sing it?
New wave tide to destroy the
Ooh,
metal.
Wow. Bubba. So beer is like Hungry Man TV dinners and ale is KFC. No. Beer is everything. It is everything we drink that isn't wine or rum or
Anything that's not distilled.
You know what's hilarious, Bubba? My son is a chemist. Could you explain that for us, please?
So there are certain alcohols that are fermented and there are certain that are distilled. Many distilled alcohols are tequilas, wines. Oh no, actually, wine is a fermented alcohol.
I'm sorry. Can you start over again?
So there are some alcohols that are fermented, like wines and beers. And there are many facets of beers, like ales, stouts, porters, pilsners, IPAs.
Right.
And there are many that are distilled.
Right. So it's not distilled.
Fermented and distilled are very different chemical processes of making fine alcohol.
Dude, you contributed to this channel. Do you know that?
I did.
How do you feel?
I feel good.
You want a beer?
I've had many, so I'm good.
How's that, Bubba?
I've had many fermented beers, so I'm good.
Michael D, God bless you, brother. You be safe. We're gonna pull together. We're gonna get you another kidney, dude. I mean it. We're gonna get you a kidney, dude. And I mean it. That's what we're gonna do.
He ain't kidding me.
No, Michael D, be safe, brother. We love you.
safe.
I hope I see you soon, man. I do. Because Saturday we got another preseason game, and we're gonna have all kinds of fun. Everybody's whispering behind me or in front of me.
I'm taking my shoes off.
He's taking his shoes off. Shh. The smell. Anyway, so that was I don't know, Bubba. Fermenting is. You tricked me. You tricked me, Bubba. I would, yeah. There'll be a stone in it, Michael, but you can have mine, buddy. Bubba, God bless you, brother. Thanks for chiming in, man. I really appreciate that. Are you a Browns fan, Bubba? Bubba Beans, are you a Browns fan? Oh, here comes Noah out of fucking nowhere. Dude, you've been doing that all night, haven't you? I hope you're safe, buddy. You're not like on the run or anything, are you? Oh, are you rocking this evening? You're a fan. How do I interpret that, Bubba? I'm a little suspicious. You're a fan. Are you a non-Browns fan? And it's okay, dude. You're welcome here, regardless, man. You are welcome here. Who dat? Bubba Beans. Yeah, no, you're right. What's your favorite team, Bummer? I guess that's what I mean. I should just come out and say that. Why trickery or anything like that? I mean, that's ridiculous. That's fucking garbage. What's your favorite team there, Bubba? Todd Brown. How about them Browns? How about them? How about them Browns? Pretty impressive for a preseason game, wouldn't you say, Todd? Is that a girl?
It's a hand pee.
Oh yeah. You're right. It was a great game. That was it was a great game to watch, man. It really was. I mean, the whole thing, not just the 2 minute drive and how. Yeah, God, man, Big Man was fucking accurate as hell, man.
They were on a mission.
I'm telling you, the Pro Football Focus guys had to come out after that game and articulate numerically where the ball was placed, everything he's done. They probably shit their pants. I think.
Need to run that.
I know it's preseason, you know. Oh, Giuseppe. Oh, fucking hey. No, you're right. You're right. I mean, God bless him, man. The dude, God damn, the dude supposedly works so hard to get on the field, and they fucking finally got on the field, got him on the field, and what does he do? He fucking blows it up, you know? Yeah, no doubt, Todd. No fucking doubt, man. It is awesome. Willie Mays Hayes. Am I wrong? You know, when they're running, remember shitting Major League. Remember that movie? You know, he is that story. It's fucking awesome that he might be a part of this team, man, and he might be an asset, which is really fucking cool, man. Which I really appreciate, man. The Browns are picking up these guys kind of out of nowhere, man. I got to thank the Giuseppe thing is a little bit separate from the Dorsey thing, but Dorsey's fucking it up, man. He's fucking it up this year, man. Cowboys blew fat ball sacks tonight.
Who they play?
Who did they play? Todd.
Water, please. It's a water bottle. Both.
Oh wow, really? Was Janine Garofalo, was he quarterbacking or?
What's funny?
The Helsinki Roosters. The Helsinki Cocks. Anyway, let me pee. I'll be right back. Pardon me, and I mean that. Oh man, you are fucked up, aren't you? That's too bad. Anyway, how you guys doing? Jurassic Balls. Jurassic Balls Cowboys. Cowboys are a good team, man. They're a good team. And I mean that. They're going to be a good team. Are they going to be as good as the Browns, though? I don't know. I don't think so, man.
No.
I don't think so. I think the Bake Man's somewhat of a terror, man. He's a fucking terror. And he's certainly embracing this town as home in a certain sense, which is weird, because he came from where?
He played college at Oklahoma.
That's right, Oklahoma.
I don't know where he's from.
But
actually,
the Browns drafted him, and he is making his fucking mark here, man. Oh, here's the damn doing the trick. He is, man. He is. He's firing on all fucking thrusters, man. That's what he's doing. He is firing on all fucking thrusters, man. I mean, he brings it to the fucking field. He brings it socially, He's like everything you wanted, besides, being 6'8" or something. He really does, man. Oh, dude, this is what the reason I came on this late again. I already did a video earlier, and I got on 8 Camel Toes to wish him a happy birthday, and it's his birthday, dude. Everybody's giving him shots and buying him beer and stuff like that. How long do you think he's gonna last on his birthday? It's kind of like the what's the wedding thing, The wedding, the couple goes off and everybody else gets
honeymoon?
fucked up and starts.
Honeymoon?
No, not honeymoon.
Reception?
Yeah, the reception. During a reception, the wife and shit, they go off and everybody else has a good time because they're not getting fired. And that's kind of what happened to 8 tonight. And I kind of saw that coming, to be honest with you. Is obviously a lot of you guys were generous to him and provided him with his drinkability this evening. And by the time I got on there, he was pretty fucked up. So that's why I started this stream, because I just started going, and I wanted to keep going. I wanted to have a what do you call it? I wanted to have a stream going for the guys that got in there. We're starting to get fucked up, have a good time, and they can come here and be fucked up and have a good time. It's basically what this second stream is for. So, and I'm sorry he was down too, but yeah, he got down pretty quick. Yeah, I think he was drinking some shots and stuff like that. And it's his birthday. I think he had a really good time, but it's late for a birthday when everybody's buying you shit and giving you shit. So that's basically what this stream is remnants of that, Scott Silly, you're still alive? What are you doing still alive? It's like fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. How you doing there, Chucklehead? Anyway, I'm gonna grab a quick smoke and I will be right back in case anybody wants to hang out. Like I said, if you guys zero out, that's fine. If you guys want to hang out, we're gonna hang out for a while. We're gonna keep drinking beer and hanging out, I suppose. Wow, that was a mom look there. Did you see that? How dare you? But thanks, Ann. Appreciate it.
For what?
looking at me like a mom.
I wasn't.
She was looking at you. She was like,
No. No, I wasn't.
That is awesome.
she said wolf turd.
No, look what it says. It says feline wolf turd.
I wrote that.
I didn't write that.
I wrote that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. That's my handwriting.
No, Jenna.
That is not true.
Little competition in the family.
Not
here.
true.
That's not your handwriting.
That is my handwriting.
No.
Watch.
Don't write it.
You're left-handed,
Here,
dude.
I'll show you.
Get your stupid left hand out of here. Look at the E difference.
That's my handwriting, and if you don't take
Is
it,
that an online difference? Oh, I guess you're right, dude.
yeah,
I guess that's spot on.
it's my handwriting.
What about Ash, though? Ash looks like a cartoon character, doesn't he?
I'm a chemist. Okay.
She erased all your shit, dude. You're married, dude. That's what wives do, right there. It's over. Welcome.
Welcome to marriage.
Welcome to survival.
I remember the trenches getting yelled at, like Bill Burr. Or who was that comedian? That
Bill Burr's fucking awesome, man.
What comedian did that? They're talking about being in the trenches getting yelled at by their wife. Maybe it was Bill Burr.
No, I don't think so. That's somebody else, I think. She's dropping the chalk. Chalk dropper check. She's a good eraser, though. I mean, that's like gone.
She's good at erasing people.
You moistened the towelette.
She's good at erasing people
No.
from reality.
You didn't?
No.
That's the best erase job I have ever seen in my life.
Why?
There's a chalkboard on my pantry door, and we write dumb shit on it all the time. And that's the best erase job I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Why?
I don't know. It's gone.
You just erase it.
Usually chalk leaves a residue.
No, but you were like persistent,
Resilient.
resilient. Fish sticks. You like fish sticks?
Beef dicks.
Beef sticks.
Oh, that's gross.
What?
Hey, you like beef sticks?
And fish sticks, is it?
Fish sticks, beef sticks.
I didn't know you were a pescatarian.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
You only
asshole.
eat fish.
Is that what it is?
A pescatarian is like you don't eat meat, but you only eat fish.
What a bunch of assholes.
Pescado, like the Latin root.
Pescado?
Pescado.
It sounds like some kind of.
Pescado is the Spanish word for fish.
Oh, it's Spanish. At least
But
it's
Spanish is close to Latin.
Well, I like
Pes-
Spanish. Shit, man. What is it? Pescado? It sounds like some kind of hot sauce that I should try. It doesn't sound like a fish that I should.
Like Tabasco.
Yeah. It's nice to see that my kids are assholes too.
Beef chicks.
Oh, that's hilarious. You're hilarious.
So we were at the bar tonight and this,
Wait, hey, remember, if you say anything, it's on record.
I know,
That's still on.
a bar tonight and
Yeah, we're still streaming.
bartender,
Smoking.
the bartender and this lady was listening to us because we had this shot. It's called a buttery nipple.
What is it? Gross.
Yeah, butter nipple. It's Bailey's and your nipples.
Yeah,
It's like chocolate or whatever.
It was
and-
gross.
And
It's Bailey's.
Anne's complaining about, not complaining, but like she's
She's like coffee.
she's
What are you talking about? She's anti butter nipple.
I'm anti-butter.
she's She doesn't work well with dairy, like in her system. Lactose and yeah, tadpole intolerant.
Tadpole and
I
Tadpole?
know. He's just lactose.
tolerate tadpoles.
Well, she's lactose like sensitive.
Right.
Like she can't digest.
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with this?
So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, and she's like, I'm lactose intolerant. I'm like, she's not lactose
I didn't
intolerant.
say that. I said
She's-
I didn't like the
She's
shot.
like, she's lactose hesitant. He's like, wait a minute, lactose.
The bartender thought it was. She said it was the funniest thing she's ever heard in her life. I was like, don't encourage him.
What can I say? I'm a funny guy.
Right, this start something. Oh god, that's fucking hilarious.
There's a
I'm
moth.
sorry that you're like that, man. That sucks, man. Because dairy's fucking awesome.
I don't know. I really don't like shots.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a shot. It's a shot.
But
I know what a butter nipple is, man.
it was a whole drink.
We were talking about, what a snake
Oh,
was?
it's a drink.
No, it was a shot.
It's a shot, yeah.
But
Wait a minute.
It was the size of a drink.
No, it's a regular shot size,
It was
but
like this
we're
big.
used to college shots where
It was
they
like
give us
this
like a
big.
sippy
Oh,
cup.
they like fucking suck the
Yeah,
shit
it's
right
like
up your
it's like
butt
a,
lips.
Yeah,
it's
it was
like a,
this big.
yeah, but a shot.
So it's like a triple.
But a shot in college is like it's like a sippy cup. It's like you take a little slurp of cough medicine. That's the type of volume you
Do you
get.
understand what I'm going through
But
here?
when you go to an actual bar, the shot is like big. It's like
I'm
an
the
actual
type
shot.
of person. I'd rather.
Scott says he's anti-butter nipple.
Thank you.
He is anti-butter nipple.
You ever-
I'm
Do you know
anti-butter
what a snake bite is?
That was even worse.
We had a few
Scott, hold on. Let's ask Scottzilla. Scottzilla, do you know what a snake bite is?
I would rather have a snake bite than a buttery nipple.
I'd rather have a snake bite than a bull.
When I think butter nipple, I think some like fat guy going,
I don't
The
like
greased
all
up
that
deaf guy in
stuff
Family
mixed
Guy?
together.
Oh, for gold's sakes. It's nice to see that you guys are so productive after a late evening like this, to be honest with you.
When I drink beer, I want
You've
to
been
eat.
very productive, man.
Well, when we were at the bar, I was
didn't even drink that much.
pretty messed up, and
Colin
I
was drinking a lot.
Right, you guys
Listen.
went there messed
Yeah.
up, so that's
I
a little
went
weird.
I went there. I had how big were those beers? They're like
were big.
25, 30-ounce pitchers, like 32
Oh,
ounce
you guys
pitchers.
got pictures. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you get a picture,
And I had a
it's
picture of
size,
myself
right?
to
I had to drink.
Did he give you a picture of yourself?
the Sweet Moses or Holy Moses, and then I had a rum and coke, and then I was sitting there by myself. Well, not by myself, but
Yeah,
in
what
my
is-
zone.
How do you corner yourself? I'm over there by myself with a million people next to me.
Well, I was
He
just
was drinking Yingling.
I was feeling pretty messed up.
Oh, so you rolled with the Yingling.
No.
I was drinking.
She was drinking Yingling, and
She was drinking Yingling.
then we had some cheesy fries, and then I had a rum and coke, and it was
What the fuck are you doing, dude?
I got
Yeah.
messed up, and then I stopped, and I had some water. And
Why did you do that? You were drinking.
Thank you. I said the same thing.
because
Nothing wrong with rum and coke. You wanted to. Oh, did you have a rum and coke because of that beer try I had?
no,
Why did you fucking rum and coke?
I like rum and cokes.
No.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. I like
So that beer did not taste like a rum and coke.
that beer tasted like cough medicine.
Cough medicine.
Yeah. Well, listen, I don't have a palate like you do. Okay, like,
I don't have a pound.
listen, I don't taste the green leaves in the forest that you talk about. Okay, all right. I taste cough medicine. And
That's what I said. Thanks, Scott. Snake bites here can kill you.
Snake bites are 100.
Scottzilla lives.
Snake bites are 100 proof, so they'll get you.
Scottzilla, you should subscribe to Scottzilla, because he lives in Arizona, and
What's his username?
Scottzilla.
Oh, okay. I'll subscribe to him right now.
Did I give you that name, Scottzilla? Can I take
Scott.
what do we call it? Credit? Is that credit?
So the Z is capital, right? Does
A very good friend of the Regi.
Does he like review beers?
Just look up Scottsdale.
Well, I am, but like it's not.
Well, I'll show you. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. Evidently, all you have is snot, and we can't find you.
But like, see, when you search YouTube, you can like, what does he do? Like, what is his channel? Does he review beer? Like you? Like, I know you guys are good friends, but like,
Let me say this: Scottzilla. It's like a Swamp Thing.
okay, well, I'm just trying to put it in YouTube.
No. Shh.
Trying to
Scottzilla makes you more of what you really are. That's what Scottzilla does.
All right, well, I'm not finding him. I don't care about your poetry. I want to find him.
Am I a poet? He says, click on my helmet. Oh, okay. See, he's got a helmet. Yeah, it's weird. When I'm streaming, I don't get the icons that you would normally
Just
get.
click on his username.
What? Oh, click on his helmet.
Yeah. No. No. Click on his username. Like his actual. Oh wait, never mind.
See,
That's weird.
when I'm streaming,
Hold
it
on,
doesn't
wait.
give me those
Hold on.
icons.
I can go to your video, and then I can probably click on his.
Yeah, pull me up. Pull me up.
Well,
didn't think I'd finish this whole bottle of Amsterdam.
Ew.
Noah. Holy fuck. And you're still here, dude? God bless you, man. You know what you are? You're Dante.
oh, I got him.
You've survived the levels of hell.
I don't know how to subscribe to him now.
Oh, Scott gave us something. Yeah, I can't do it through here, Scott.
I'm on his channel.
Okay, he found it.
Oh,
He found
I
it.
got it. Subscribe.
Oh, you
I
subscribed?
subscribed to him.
Okay, what'd you get? What's first?
Nothing.
Clutch Commune.
What should he watch, Scott? No, I like the animal stuff. The animal stuff's fucking.
Here's
really cool.
looking at you, kid.
Okay, look at do that one. Do that one. Is it okay that we do this, Scott, while we're streaming?
Oh, he's got the birds?
No, look at it. Look at where he's at.
Where are you at?
Well, as you watch his channel, it unfolds, kind of.
Oh, he's in like flatlands.
He's in Arizona.
Oh, okay.
And it's like fucking awesome where he's at. And he sings. He's a pretty good singer.
That's a beautiful landscape, though.
When we do this, fuck your board. Fuck you. He's coming and doing this.
Yeah, here's looking at you. This is the one we're watching.
Hey, you want advice, kids? Fuck everything that moves. Hey, I'm 50 now.
And keep moving.
Fuck everything that moves.
But yeah, fuck. I'm 50 now. Women my age are
Oh, you're 50.
not gonna happen. Their tits are hanging out.
Ooh,
Shirt,
Chief Saints.
stretch arms.
I like it. I'll watch more of that channel.
Later, when I'm not so fucked up. Hi. Well, I need to break up another fucking 6-pack here, dude. Look at that.
Yeah.
My Joe Thomases are fucking falling off the bridge here. What do you think about that there, Curly?
I could probably message Joe Thomas right now on Twitter and be like, my dad tried your beer and he said it was fabulous. Would you like that?
I don't tweet.
All right. Because I follow him on Twitter.
Oh, you follow him on Twitter because you're a tweeter, right? You're a tweeter.
Yes. Oops. I don't want to tweet him. I want to message him.
Twitter is somewhat of an addiction. Are any of you guys on Twitter? Are all you guys on Twitter? And I'm like not. And am I the last man standing?
You don't have to be on Twitter. I'm not saying that I'm not discouraging you, but
right. You're not anti-Twitter, but you're not like you have to get on Twitter.
honestly, Twitter is
Social hell, isn't it? Isn't Twitter social hell? If you speak out any freedom whatsoever, Twitter will kill you. Is that correct?
Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. There's a lot of
Well, I know YouTube. I'm not unfamiliar.
regulation.
What the hell is happening with you? Get a drink of fucking
I have
water,
hiccups.
for
I'm
God's
sorry.
sake.
Jeez.
You got water in your hand. Drink it.
No,
for
there's
God's sake.
there's none left.
Well, there's no spout there, dude.
I'm good now.
Are you an infant?
Listen, there's a lot of stupid people on Twitter.
Of course there is. There's a lot of stupid people.
Yeah, I know, but you see a lot of it. Like usually some things you can.
Oh, something stupid will get viral, and they go.
A lot of
Right.
things you can filter it out. But Twitter, you see all of it, and it's kind of dumb.
But you like Twitter.
I like Twitter because I like seeing people fight each other and beat each other up, and funny things.
So you're a sadist.
No, I like watching wrestling too.
Do you like seeing bad things?
No, I like seeing things that are.
Hey. It's okay. You're a guy.
I don't like seeing bad things. I like seeing funny things that aren't serious.
You do not like seeing bad things?
I don't like seeing people.
Are we having a moment here?
I don't like seeing people die or anything.
I don't either. Not for real. We're having another earthquake.
Damn earthquakes in Ohio.
I mean, you're a guy. You like seeing fighting, right?
Yeah.
You like seeing winning.
But like when I see someone knocked out, I'm like, oh, like that hurts my heart.
Right. I'm sorry for that guy.
Yeah.
But I hauled this guy for
But if
knocking
it's a
him out.
funny fight, like two dodo birds, they're extinct. But two dumbheads that are fighting over nothing, like that's funny. You know, but like if someone like you watch boxing or UFC, like someone get knocked out, like brutally.
Right, but you see caliber guys out there.
Yeah.
And you want to see
Well, there's-
one of them get fucked up.
there's
It's
funny-
gonna hurt, man.
There's funny videos, and then there's people that like just post about like politics and stuff.
Right.
I'm just like,
that's not what I'm
just
talking
come
about.
on,
That's
man.
not the avenue that we've chosen here.
The boulevard.
The boulevard. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Just another word for street.
Oh, I know that, but that's why I didn't understand what you were talking about. Anyway, since we're guys here, I was joking about the sadism thing. Okay, but because you are a guy, I think you understand exactly where I was going with that. Don't you?
To an extent, I'm kind of drunk.
Well, I know you're drunk, and I'm kind of fucking with you because you're. Do we like watching people get their shit beat out of them? But we feel sorry for them.
Yes and no.
Right. There's a threshold where I'm gonna stop, right?
Like if someone gets put in their place, it's like funny. But like if
Oh,
someone like gets
right.
hurt, that's like oh, okay.
Right, that's bad. There's a moral threshold, is there not?
There is.
Where somebody you want to fucking take them down. Gone. Not hurt them. Gone. You know, that's it. You're done. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right? But there's a threshold where there's a sympathy valve that hits where you might be fighting somebody that might have attacked you even, right? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
This individual might have attacked you. You're defending your family. Okay, let's throw that in there. Your family's there, right? And you get the upper hand, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you feel bad for them. That would happen, correct? It sounds
not in the moment, but
it sounds like a good thing, actually. Now that I think about it, you know, when you've offended them so much to where you felt
bad.
pity for them,
Yeah.
correct? All right, just kind of working your nuts there, Jeeves.
I'm gonna go check on a butt.
Yeah, go check on a butt.
Check on a butt.
Sorry about that, guys. We had a no, not you, you jackass. I'm just kidding. He's my kid. I love him. He's great. Now I know why tigers eat their young. Anyway, I'm gonna have another beer. How you guys doing, man? You know? Yeah, I like him too, man. Yeah, I love him. He's a good kid. You gotta make an impression when I'm in front of him, you know. I'm a hard ass guy. I'll show him how things are done. Better get that screwdriver, you know. Fuck those power tools, you know. I do that shit with him. But I need another beer. That's the problem here. I got a moth in here. I spanked his ass. He doesn't like it. And he's gone. He's gone. I need another beer. Another Joe Thomas beer. So excuse me, fellas. Give me a second. I'm going to get a beer. Another 6. Because look, the Joe Thomas beer is gone. That 6 is down. So we're getting another 6. And I'm going to smoke a 30-second cigarette. If you guys don't mind. So give me, I don't know, a minute and 30 seconds? I don't know. Hello. I'm breaking up a Joe Thomas 12-pack here.
Is that a dry sip?
Yeah.
All right.
You want to try one with me?
Just a sip.
You want to get on with me? And have one?
Yeah, I'll have a sip.
Okay, we're gonna true. Give me a second. I'm gonna have a smoke. All right. So we'll flap our big ass lips. Oh, for God's sakes, Colin! God damn it!
I'll put it away.
No, it's a unit of water that is empty that bounces around because I move it. You know, that's what that is. Give me a second. We're gonna. I got CeeLo on here.
I'll sip it off camera.
You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Freedom. This is Freedom Channel 6000. You know that, right?
I know, but rules and regulations.
Goddamn government. I think you gotta grab one of the 76, pour yourself a beer, and sit. Because you seem like you sobered up a little bit.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, a little bit.
But I don't want to add to that. But
I just want to try it.
but we are doing a live stream.
I know. I just want to sip it. But
We got some pretty cool guys on, you know. And you putting your lips on my glass kind of sounds kind of dumb. So
get my own cup.
no, we don't get cups. We don't do cups.
Well, I just want to sip it. I just want to try it. I don't want to get on camera.
Listen, if you get one of the sexy six, grab it. Go ahead. What do you got? What do you got? Go grab it.
Hey, look. This one.
Oh yeah, that's a IPA glass right there.
Oh.
That's okay. Is that the one you like?
What about this one?
Ooh, that's the one Mom bought for me.
Listen,
Pretty sturdy.
I'm gonna pour you a glass.
Oh, that's that pub glass. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna pour you a glass.
That's a pub glass.
I'm just trying to sip, and then I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed.
Yeah, I'm tired. I've been up since. Well, I did get some good sleep, but.
All right. Well, hold on.
How do you get? How do you? I've never seen one of these before.
You gotta.
These
gotta
contraptions.
use some strength.
These contraptions before.
You kind of whack it out of there. There you go.
Too strong.
It's an Iron Man. You were an Iron Man. Fortunately, as a wrestler, my son was an Iron Man in high school. Two-time Iron Man. He's still gay though.
I'm not gay. I'll kick all your asses.
A good pour. Did you touch the beer to the rim of the glass?
No.
You've contaminated your glass. No, that's a pub glass. That's a great glass. You know, I can't speak enough about how fun it is to drink out of a fucking pub glass. It's a great glass. I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorites of the Sexy Six. And CeeLo has poured a Joe Thomas beer into that.
There's a dog.
And I don't know, is that a configuration for lemonizing?
I'm going to give it a smell off camera.
Go ahead, do it. Sit in my chair. Do a full, do a review. I do tries. Do a review.
I'm going to give a smell.
Have a seat. I'll be there in 30 seconds. I think he's dead.
It smells like a commercial beer.
Does it really?
As you would say. Like a popular beer. Not a craft beer, but a commercial.
You know, it's funny how, as the more we get drunk, the gayer we get. And I think this is a perfect example of.
It smells like it doesn't smell like Miller or something like that, but it smells like a Sam Adams. Like it
Right,
smells.
Someone domesticated it or something.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like the low.
Popular. Is popular the word?
It smells popular, but not. It just there's tiers to it, Like there's
You're getting intricate.
there's like Bud Light and Miller Light and stuff like that. But there's like Sam Adams and.
Well, let's start from that. Have a seat.
I don't want to.
Oh, you're okay. You're a blonde. You're a towhead. You're a ginger. Wannabe.
All right.
Look at you. How would you grade the domestics if you were to grade them?
Out of 10?
Just the domestics you've had, being a college student.
Well, Miller's my favorite.
Miller is your favorite. No, go ahead. So that's number one.
Yeah, Miller's my favorite. No, actually, you know what? Sam Adams Summer Ale is my number one.
What about the shandy you tried?
Summer Shandy, it's good, but it's not.
But you like the summer.
I like the Great Lakes, Holy Moses, the white raspberry. I like that. That was good.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff.
I don't know if that's domestic or not, but
No,
it's Great Lakes.
It's an olive branch. It's one of those olive branches that get you into drinking craft beer.
Okay. Well,
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
So definitely Summer Ale is a go-to.
The Sam Adams Summer.
Sam Adams
So
Summer
that's
Ale.
number one.
Yeah, that's a good drink.
Is that your favorite
It's a
for
good
domestic?
That's a good like sit down and eat with beer. Like you can eat food with it and stuff. Like eat at a rush. Eat
Are
with,
you nervous?
No, I'm good.
Okay, don't be nervous.
Yeah, I'm good. Miller's like a
A goat for you? Go to?
yeah. Miller's like a I'll drink that a lot at a party. Icy Light, Pittsburgh, out of Pittsburgh. Icy Light. That's a good one too.
I never heard of that, gee.
It's a Pittsburgh. It's out of Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Is it Pittsburgh?
It's out of Pittsburgh. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then
But it's good. It's good. I like it though. They have like mango or something. Like it's like fruity and stuff. I like that stuff.
You like fruity shit,
Yeah.
right?
So
That's what happens when
it's
you
good. I don't like IPAs, so
You don't like IPA.
I haven't developed my taste for IPAs yet.
Okay.
So
So you're going Sam Adams. What was the first
Summer
one?
Ale, and then
Summer Ale.
I'm gonna go with
You're a college student, correct?
Summer Ale, and then I'm gonna go with the white raspberry.
You like the Holy Moses.
That's number 2, and then Miller's like a party beer. Miller's like
Okay, wait, hold on a second. Sam Adams. Holy
Right.
Moses, you like the raspberry is your number 2.
and then Miller.
So you like Sam Adams better than the Holy Moses.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Then
go number 3.
Miller.
Let's go 5. Let's go 5.
Miller is
Miller's
my
number 3.
It's definitely number 3.
It's your go-to.
And then some fruity beers like Icy Light. They have a mango beer, or yeah, I think it's a mango beer.
It's a mango.
It's very fruity beer. I like that. That's like if I'm getting sick of something and I just want something fruity, easy to drink, that's my go-to. And then
So that's 3.
that's 4.
That's 4. What was the third one? Miller.
That's
Okay.
Summer Ale, then
Holy Moses, raspberry style.
Miller Lite, Icy Light Mango, and
Is that 5?
that's 4. And
I can't count. Cinco to number.
I don't know. I don't have a 5. Those are my 4.
So 5 is
Yingling. Honestly, Yingling. Yingling is like a backup.
Yingling is a great.
Yingling is a
Yeah.
backup.
Okay.
Yingling is a backup.
Okay, I'll take that. Okay.
Yingling is a backup.
Can I sit down now?
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you can read. I'm sorry. Should I want me to
Sorry,
stay
my
out?
kids. Oh, my kids are moving. Can I try the beer first?
Yes.
All right. This is Joe Thomas.
Here you go. You
God
want to
bless
present
you.
it?
God bless you, Joe Thomas.
Show the kid how to drink beer and present it to his audience.
Joe Thomas. A Kolsch style ale.
Kolsch.
Yeah, Kolsch.
You said like Colts.
All right. Pardon my face. I don't know what reaction I'll get out of this.
Look at the ear. Can you show me your wrestling ear?
Cauliflower
Yeah,
ear,
that's,
yeah.
That's what wrestlers do over there.
So a domestic
Sacrifice
smell
ears.
is the initial thought. A domestic
Okay,
smell.
that's what I thought too. Thank you. Thank you.
Definitely like I like it. I definitely like it.
How's the smell? Get your beak in there.
It tastes. Not domestic isn't a bad thing, but domestic, it's
Right.
appealing. It's appealing. It can be appealing to a lot of
Exactly.
people.
So
Yeah.
would you agree with my assessment that this is a great olive branch for drinking a craft beer? If I was
Yeah.
to say, okay, here, try
Yeah.
this. Try this first.
This is a gateway to getting into craft beers.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna piss on that.
I like it.
Do you like it?
It tastes a lot like Sam Adams and some of the
But it doesn't have that Saddam Hussein,
Saddam Joe Thomas.
Saddam Thomas.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay, I'm gonna piss.
Nice meeting you guys. I need to go eat food. Go to bed. Oh, wait, that's not my phone. Barugatama. Hello. Barugata.
Hey. Hey, that's yours, dude. That's not mine.
No, I can't. I can't. Drink that. I'm done. I just wanted to taste it.
It's like 2:45 in the morning, dude.
Yeah, it's too late.
We're just getting started here.
No, I gotta go to bed.
I know you do.
Sweet.
I love you. You're a good kid.
I'm a man.
How old are you?
20 fun.
21?
20 fun.
Oh, Scottzilla. Another 20 years, maybe. Another 20 years, I think. You'll say that with conviction, you know? Right, Scott? Am I wrong? You got 5 years of what? The best of you coming? Am I wrong, Jeeves? Got any analytics behind you?
Good night, Proctor.
You got about 5 or 6 years. Good night. Yeah. He is awesome. Exactly. Now I got to drink his beer. You know, shame on him for even doing that. Anyway, good chime in on the Sun. Did a pretty good assessment of this beer. You know, for a college student. You know, that was pretty cool. I really appreciated that. You know. Having a good time, man. I'm having a good time. It's 2:45. I kind of feel awake. I don't know about you guys, man. Oh, Scott, we gotta come see you, brother, man. We gotta come see you, man. That's how it's gotta be, man. That's where I want to go, man. The frontier, is that the proper verbiage? That looks like the fucking frontier. Especially, Scottzilla, you keep talking about the history behind that land. I would stomp fuck any kind of video you would put on that would give us some kind of intuition or insight. Oh, the stumbler. The stumbler, man. Life is Stumbler's fucking cool, man. He just really is. And it'd be great to fucking check that out, man. It just really would. That's something I would like to see, man. I would like to see. Yeah, Ohio's cool, man. Joe, and I know you didn't say it in your text or whatever, but Ohio's cool, man. We got everything here. That is true. We got everything we need here in Ohio. However, um, Scottsilla's got a pretty cool place there, man, and it would be cool to give him a fucking drive by or something. You know, it would. It really would. Um, I only got 4 more beers to drink. Well, wait a minute. I got to drink CeeLo's. Atypical. How you doing, brother? You just hanging out, bud? What you up to, man? Ooh, jamming outdoors, man. Hey, you know what? To be honest with you, Scottzilla, you know, just hanging out with you and strumming a few notes. Oh yeah, this is oh, you're gonna like this, I think. I guess it matters if you're a Browns fan, but look at this here, buddy. You know that number, 73. This is my good friend. Always appreciated Joe Thomas there. Um, and what we were trying this evening is a collaboration between this man and Great Lakes Brewery here in Cleveland. Um, which it was kind of a default that happening this evening. But yeah, a very great beer. You look, he's flexing there. You know, that's kind of cool. He looks even better now, man. He looks even better now. But this is his beer. It's an ale. It's a Kolsch ale. Uh, it's a really great beer. It's a really good drinker, man. Really good drinker. Really appreciate what Joe and Great Lakes have done for us. I would hold this in my fridge. It's a very good beer. And this particular glass is an ale glass, just in case you're wondering. And we switch it around and we drink good beer with it, you know. Ooh, yeah, no shit. Well, thank you for trying it. You, pardon my pause here, but did you watch the video I put on before? This video that we're live streaming right now is kind of a bunch of guys that get on and we stream and we talk shit and all that stuff. That's what this is now. But the stream I put on earlier was something that I wanted the Bake Man to do, which was hey, I'll re-explain it. I'll really explain it. Okay, so anyway, after the preseason game, from what I understand to be true, is Joe Thomas put one of these on the Bake Man's locker, okay, that he should shoot a real beer. And that was reminiscent of the Bake Man at the Indians game shooting that beer when he did, which was probably went viral or something like that, you know, viral. Anyway, so it was kind of cool that Joe Thomas supposedly put this on his locker and left a note to shoot a real beer. And this was the beer that he represented, which was a Great Lakes collaboration with Joe Thomas, which is a really good beer. And it's a better beer than I think it was a Miller that I think it was. Yeah, the Indians game. You saw that probably. So that's kind of the backstory behind that. It wasn't necessarily why I tried that beer tonight. It was kind of a default beer that I heard about, and it kind of fit the story. So, right, and you guys probably know it better than I do. Like I said, I don't twit, I don't snap face, I don't Facebook. This is my only avenue of social media right here. So, You guys would probably know better than I would. So, yes, I am. Did you, atypical, by chance, did you chime in on our, the Browns preseason game? We played the Redskins, and Dwayne Haskins had a lot of play in that game. I don't know if you chimed in on that, buddy. Joey, I want to do something for you there, buddy. Oh, you were at the game. Oh. That is fucking hilarious. Uh, Joe, what have you and Kyle seen lately? You seen any good movies lately? Anything I should check out, or what are you guys up to, man? Where's Kyle? I gotta make him a moderator too. It's been a while. Kyle, if you're there, chime in, buddy. I'm gonna make you a moderator because you were the stepping stones of this channel, I must say. No doubt. No, like I said, Joe, you guys chime in when you can. It's a natural thing, I think. You guys have your lives, and you chime in whenever you can if you want to. That's Freedom Channel 6000, dude. That's what I'm telling you. This channel is. But where is Kyle? I want to make him a fucking moderator here. And I don't even know what that means, other than. Oh, there's Basin Racing. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, hustlers. How you doing, buddy? I checked out some of your videos there, Bay. I did check that. Yeah, it's the father in me. How old are you, Basin? How old are you, buddy? Because I liked your videos. I went and watched them. I was just curious. How are you? How old are you, buddy? And I'm not messing with you. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Yeah, I know you're a kid, and that gets weird, man. It gets weird, and I really appreciate you being a subscriber, man. I do. Um, I don't even know what to fucking say about this. And pardon my language, because I appreciate you being here, buddy. And I like your videos because you asked me to check out your videos. And that's how I kind of realize that you're a kid. I don't know how to portray this ultimately because this isn't a kids channel, but you're welcome here in a certain sense. But your dad subscribes to me? Is that okay? Okay, as long as your dad subscribes, that's pretty cool. Oh, well, that's cool. Well, good for, yeah. Okay, good for you guys. And you know how much I believe children. No, no. And hold on just a second here, Mullins. Sims, I think you're cool, dude. And I know you're a kid, and I'm pretty sure your dad didn't, I don't want to do eat. You're welcome, but I just got to be careful with you, man. You're a kid. You're a kid, and you know, my policy here is that you're a kid, man, and and I liked your videos, man. I thought they were pretty cool, man. I really do. Yeah, I'm not gonna kick this dude off, man. He's a kid, and it's YouTube, and kids get on YouTube and they do all kinds of stuff, and Sim Racer seems like a good kid. He's not like a fucking clown or anything. So your dad probably didn't give you permission to check this channel out, and because I was a kid too. It is a public space. You're right, Joe. And I do love you, man. And I don't want to deny you any kind of freedom by any means. You're because you were always cool, and we always bullshitted, and we were pretty cool, and we swear on this channel, and it's inappropriate for kids, man. It is. It's not a kids channel. We swear, we drink beer, we watch Browns, and this is where I would want to be, I think. So I don't want to like weird you out right here. Because you seem like a good kid. And you seem like a cool kid. And I don't know how to end this, to be honest with you. Because it's late and we're drinking beer, and it was nice to hear from you, dude, Well, as an adult, and I'm not trying to be a jerk, and I think you understand this. I'd rather hear from your dad, and I'm sure he's a pretty good guy. Look, I just hope you guys are doing well, and everything's fine. So, and I'm not going to block you, but I would very much rather have your dad on here than yourself. And like I said, it's more of a appropriate type thing, and I hope you understand that. And it's not like I'm gonna not quit talking to you or anything, but I just want that to be known that you are a kid, and sometimes I get out and I'm playing Nazi zombies on my fucking computer, and there's kids on there, and you gotta like watch out for the fucking kids. It's just how it is, man. And they said, I dropped an F-bomb there because I was articulating, but Mullins, how old are you, buddy? But anyway, Sin, I appreciate you being a subscriber. I really do, and your father. And it gets kind of weird, man. It just does. It gets weird. So I don't even know what to say about it, honestly. To be honest with you, Racing Scottzilla. Okay, I want to put down Sims now. That we kind of got that point across. But that's it. It is weird. But hey, Scottzilla, while you're here, let's talk about Bad Dog. Yeah, I know, Mullins. You're an old cat, you know. Uh, we got to talk about Bad Dog because we love Bad Dog, man. I know we do. But I think what happened was a different appraisal of what was going on, you know, because Bad Dog is such an influence, you know. He's such an influence on a lot of us, I think, you know, a certain way. Um, so when you get a kid on, and this is kind of this is why I brought this up with the Sims thing. Um, in this environment, there's probably a lot of kids that want to be Bad Dog. I mean, am I wrong when I say that? And I'll wait for you guys. You 6, you 7. You know, let me hear what you guys think. There's probably a lot of kids, you know, whether they play video games or whether they YouTube, they have YouTube accounts. You know, a Bad Dog is a pretty cool case of resting right there. He does a very good job of streaming a lot of good different facets of sports. You know, right? And I'm not fucking with you though, Scott. I want you to understand that. So here's Bad Dog, and he does what he does, and he's an influence in a pretty good influence. I mean, a pretty pro influence in the YouTube environment, you know. So he gets a kid on, and it's as late as you say, and blah blah blah. And I get that, you know, when you hash it out, it sounds terrible, but how do you stop this kid from learning from the Bad Dog in a certain sense? It's like it's a little bit exhausting, but and I see your appraisal of the situation, but I totally see the Bad Dog appraisal of the situation, why he would deny this kid to get on. He maybe even thought that, you know, when you have that open forum and some kid gets on, can you really stop it? Do you thwart it? Or hey, you're a kid, get the fuck out of here. You know, you don't. You probably don't do that. You know, so I kind of see both sides of it, but I kind of have to go with Bad Dog. That if the things are moving that way, you know, not that you're wrong. I'm just trying to caress, I think, the situation a little bit so it doesn't sound as bad as what you said, or you know. Yeah, I think so. I think so. How would you? What do you do? You're just going to kick the fucking kid off? And I'm not necessarily saying that he didn't think of that or he did. I just don't know. But the Bad Dog is he's one of the better YouTubers out there, and I don't think of him that way. So I'm thinking it was kind of like something that happened, you know, amongst men, you know. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Scott, you know. It triggered you in a certain sense when you appraise a situation, you know. And you know, you'll fire, Scott. There's no doubt. You'll fire. Is it okay that I read this, Scott? Oh, is it Cushman? Oh, it was Cushman. I thought it was Chris Senior. How old's Chris Senior? If you don't mind my asking. You guys know? Right. That's the thing. We all enter this chat, and before you know it, you're talking to a kid sometimes. All right, there you go. There you go. Chris Senior, he dropped in my channel before I cut off and went to 8 Camel Toes channel. Chris Senior, he dropped in, and we were talking Dwayne Haskins and charges and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't feel like a pedophile. To be honest with you, I kind of embrace his opinion. To be honest with you, I think he's at that level. Sports Fury. Who's that? Am I behind the times, or in front of the times, or ass times, or? Josh. I don't even know what that means. I'm sorry, Scottzilla. Josh Fury? Is that? I think I need to have a smoke. I think I need a smoke. But anyway, so it's kind of my take. My take. I don't need an eye take with entertainment. Oh yeah, the entertainer. Yeah, the entertainer's really cool guy. And he drinks Guinness, so I would really appreciate that. It's one of his main go-tos. So anyway, let me smoke and give me a second here. And I don't mean to get so serious. I don't. Give me a second here. I'm gonna smoke. I just want to explain myself in a certain sense. When I heard those shenanigans were going on, God damn, is that quiet? It's a quiet night, man. Quiet night. Well, you know what? To be honest with you, I got a pretty good conversation I'd like to have with you guys. Give me a little bit. You guys that are hanging out, I think I got a pretty good talking point. It's going to get political, so stand by. Stand by, because I got some impartial politics. Private parenthood. I definitely want to go over with you guys. No doubt. Now, this was something that I was kind of saving. U7? Zeus. How you doing, brother? Tekken 7. I love me some cocaine. Anyway, U7. Let me put this to you guys. I'm gonna take my fucking Googles off because for some reason I can actually see better with my fucking Googles off. But let me ask you guys something. I gotta put them back on because you know what's hilarious? The older you get, the closer you get to using these fucking things, and they fuck your eyes up, man. They really do. They fuck your eyes up. So anyway, all right. Is everybody? Three dogs in a tree. What the fuck are you talking about, Mullins? Oh, okay. Okay. So let me start. Let me start here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to pick my nose. I mean, I did, but there was nothing there. It was a dry pull. Let me ask you guys about something. You guys hear about that movie, The Hunt? That's what I want to fucking talk about tonight. You guys heard about that? Let me know if you guys, you six that are here, let me know if you guys heard about The Hunt. That movie that was supposed to come out. But I thought I heard, or at least I saw on my phone, that they're not going to come out with it. You haven't. Anybody else besides Mullins heard of this movie? I served the Queen's Royal Navy, you punk. No, it doesn't matter who's in it. The political value was what I wanted to talk about. Anyway, Zeus. This movie's about the top 1%. The only thing I watch is the sky. Anyway, the Hunt was supposed to be about the top elite 1% leftists. What they would do. Now, let me articulate this, please. Give me some time here. They would do is take deplorables. Okay? So that was the theme of the movie is the elite left would take deplorables and they would hunt them. And there was this backlash from the right. And I consider myself from the right, you know, in a certain sense. 8 and I are on different spectrums of things in a certain sense. And I heard this backlash from the right, and I thought, wow, you sound just like the left. And they're protesting the movie and say it shouldn't be fucking shown. And let me remind you of a movie that we probably all saw. I don't know. Let me check through the stream here. Remember the movie Surviving the Game? Yes, Zeus. Thank you, Zeus. I think there's a fucking moth in here, and I'm gonna fucking kill him. Anyway, yeah, it's Manhunt. I was a Manhunt fan. I played the game and finished it, and you know, whoa, Manhunt. with Van Damme. There's a Van Damme movie called Manhunt. Anyway, right. It's been done before. It's been done before. Zeus, you're right. It's been done before. Um, but I got you. Oh, I missed you, you son of a bitch. Goddamn drinking. All right, I need another drink so I can catch this moth. So that's the supposedly the meat of the movie is that's what's happening. Or you're talking about your movie. Um, so I really thought that the right, the conservative right came out to protest this movie. And if you watch the movie Surviving the Game, which is some hunters that would grab a bum, what do you call it? Expendable, and they wind up grabbing Ice-T, if you remember that movie, which was a war veteran. Well, anyway, how the movie proceeds is, eventually Ice-T goes out and he gets thrown out in the wilderness and they got to fucking hunt this dude. He winds up killing all the fucking guys, so he's kind of like the fucking hero, Yeah, it was a decent flick. And it wasn't very far from this movie that I'm talking about. Well, I just saw on my phone that it got banned. They quit making the movie or something like that. I hope it's not true, because how can I say this, man? Freedom. It's why? Why would you, if you're on the right and you're a big freedom dude? Why would you do this to any, you go produce whatever you fucking want, man. I'm either going to like it or I'm not going to like it. If it sucks, I'm not going to watch it. If it changes my mind, because I consider myself kind of a right-leaning fella, I don't know if that's true, Zeus. I don't know if that's true. I don't believe that. But to protest the movie and try to get it out of circulation and taking that avenue is not my kind of fucking right, man. It's just not, man. I mean, there's plenty of fucking bad movies that I've seen, and I don't mean bad as in poor. I mean movies where I was just like, oh fuck, that's kind of fucked up, But the choice that I make when I'm watching a movie, and this is something I articulated to some of my friends at work, was how, when you're watching a movie, who's the good guys, who's the bad guys? Because it sounds to me and I've never seen the movie, obviously, they didn't send me a fucking copy and said, hey, Rudy, watch this, it sounds like the deplorables are the good guys, the elite 1% that's hunting these guys are the bad guys. So why you wouldn't want that to come to fruition as right? Am I wrong? How does the movie end? Okay, the elite just kill all the deplorables and that's the end. What makes a good movie is that crescendo of the little guys, no, I don't. Why, are you gonna blow me up? Anyway, my point is, the first thing I thought of was, the deplorables are kind of the good guys, and they're going to have to take these guys on, No, I hear nothing. I got silence here. You hear something? You're scaring me. So my point was, why protest this movie if you're probably going to wind up being the good guys at the end of the film? Which is, it skips over the whole fact that why be a fucking what do you call that? You know, why be a censorship for everything that's coming out? You know what I mean? Why step in that position? Why be them? Let the left be the ones that protest shit, and you know, these characters aren't gay enough, they're not women enough, there aren't enough women, there aren't enough minorities. You know, let them fucking do that shit. Why would you start chiming in just because they're your boys getting, you know what I mean? And I'm sorry that you guys haven't heard of this movie. And it was kind of slipped to me by a buddy, and I talked to him about it, and he was kind of 50-50 on it, you know, which was, it was a little weird, you know, but I don't know. What does everybody understand freedom anymore? Do you what's freedom to you guys, man? What is it? I mean, if you were to articulate it in text form. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Scott. They are votes. I mean, that's, if you're a freedom fighter and you fight freedom, what does that do for us, man? You know, I've seen plenty of bad movies that are dark, very dark movies that I really enjoyed. And it's not, you know, I'm not a sadist or anything like that, but there's some great stuff that's done that's made realistic, and it makes you fucking feel bad, you know. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know, Scott. I don't know, buddy. Yeah, yeah. There really is no doubt about that, Mullins. You're right. I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, it's almost not even worth talking about. I mean, other than pounding it into whatever skulls of mush might be watching this. It's pretty obvious what their plan is. You know, it's just pretty obvious, man. If you're not paying attention and you're, I don't know, maybe out on the grid, or maybe you're a hunter and you're just like off for a while and you don't know what's gone on, man. There's no doubt that is the plan. It is, they don't fucking give a fuck about you whatsoever, and they will let this land of ours dilute, right? Isn't that the Isn't that basically what happens when you do something like that and you embrace that? Is it dilutes, and it's going to dilute everybody's lives. It's not just, you know, me or you. It has to happen. It just kind of works that way. Yeah, that's you know, Jesus, and the media. Don't get me started on the fucking media, Scott. Jesus Christ. It's a shame how little they care about. They're so, their quest for power is so ridiculously obvious, you know. Well, well, Atypical. That's a valid point. No, atypical really. Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting, man. Because you want to punch them, you know, but it's necessary, man. It's necessary. Yeah, see, that's where I think we, in my opinion, atypical. No, I want that. I want that. I want to be, like I said with the movies, I want to decide. I want to have a rational mind, hear what I hear. Do I believe it? And I'll decide, you know, yeah. Oh, what did Joe say? Yeah. Very valid point, Joe. Very valid. It's got to be there. We have to interpret it, especially nowadays with the information that we have available at our fingertips. Yeah, no doubt. To be without it is because we're the media in a certain sense, aren't we? Everything you type in here is an output of media. Am I wrong? Or my stream here has as small as it is, it has a certain avenue of projecting information. So to have no media, yeah, everybody else is losers and he's a winner, right? Yeah, yeah, hustlers, you're right. It's like telling your mom, it's like giving the finger to your mom behind her back or something like that. You just kind of feel bad, like, wait a minute, get rid of it. I don't know about that. I think it has to be there. And I think that was a valid point, a very valid point that I don't know, herald, I think, in a sense. I'm going to drink my son's beer that he poured. He's got no suds. It was just sitting there. Damn kids. Don't appreciate anything you do for them, Give me a second. I'm going to smoke again. I might piss too. I don't know. But anyway, I'm glad I asked that question because you guys fucking knock it out of the park, man. You guys really do. I think you do. I mean, you guys knock it out of the park for me. You guys kind of turn my bubble in a certain sense. And I don't normally do this. Normally I try to avoid the news and all that stuff. It's not like like you said. I do watch it. I do watch the news, but how much affects us, and I think that is as simple as it was affects us in a certain environment. I think. And I did hear that they quit production of it or something like that, something stupid like that, which is weird because I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It kind of reminds me of stuff like the Patriot Act and stuff like that, where uh, you're because you're being threatened, you're giving away your will to be free in a certain sense. And this is how things start, which is weird. It was kind of happening on the right there as opposed to the left, because the left is usually pretty good at stomping on your freedom in a certain sense, you know. So, you know, as a kind of a right-leaning guy, as a libertarian in a certain sense, you know, it's not scary, but I just want to put the fucking red flag out there. You want to throw my red flag out there like huge jackass, you know, if I can find it. Okay, I'm gonna piss. I'll be right back. Oh, there we go. Hear my butt crying. Oh, this is so serious. You know what's kind of neat though about streaming, especially you guys. You know, when you guys hang out and you guys start messing with each other and stuff like that. And I don't mean messing with each other like being jerks. I mean, realizing the what is that? The avenue that. Yeah, atypical. It was nice meeting you. It really was, and I appreciate you chiming in, man. We had a good time. It is late, man. It's I got 3:35 here. I don't know what you guys are doing, but the candidates. Well, if you know I'm leaning right, then you probably got a pretty good opinion about what's happening on the left. You know, it's about what I thought they would be. I guess, you know, I don't know how to fucking appraise that, but they're so far left. It's ridiculous. You know, it just really is. That's pretty much how I feel about them. You know, there was a couple of standouts that were just like, you know, these guys are clowns. You know, vote for me, but they were nobodies. You know, and they're gonna be stomped out, man. They're gonna be stomped out, man. Those those center left guys are gone, man. They're fucking gone. They're not there anymore. They're not gonna survive. So I don't know what to tell you. You know, Mullins. If you might be left or something, these guys are they're gone, man. They are. I mean, the left has taken over. The far left has taken over whatever's coming out on that side of it. So if you're left winning or left leaning, it's not looking so good, man. There's some pretty psychotic stuff going on the left side right now. It's amazing, actually. But it's happened before, so it's not unlikely. Yeah, and I don't, you know, sorry for if I haven't even referred to you being on the left, and I don't, you know, being honest with you, I'm not trying to channel the right here. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, there is, and that's why I kind of was talking about what I was, Joe. Is there's some weird stuff coming out on both sides. However, I mean, I don't know. We're all guys here, probably. I think Pam's she probably fell asleep by now, but the left, man, they're fucking weird, man. Things are getting weird, and I don't think they know what the fuck to do. Um, and that's when things start. Think about this. You're cornered. They're cornered in a certain sense, and they don't even fucking know it, and they come out with all this fucking crazy shit that nobody wants to fucking hear. Um, it's definitely not looking good for them. That is for sure. It's a pretty sad state, I think, on the left because they pulled so far left. They thought that was the way to go. Somebody did, somebody thought that was the way to go, that we're going to keep pulling people into this psychotic thought that, Jesus Christ. What are we getting into here? What are we getting into here, man? Yeah, Bernie's a clown. I don't. Bernie's a fucking clown, man. He's just a fucking clown. Not everybody lives like Bernie does, and let me articulate this a little bit. That he doesn't do anything. He's just Bernie, and people pay for him to be Bernie. Nobody pays Rudy to be Rudy. Yeah. I work for a living. I support my family. But Bernie is just Bernie. He's just a socialist fucking clown, and people pay him by donations to be a fucking socialist clown. Bernie's probably a good old dude, don't get me wrong, or terribly wrong, but he is pretty much a fucking clown, man. Yeah, he's gone. He's never done anything significant in his life at his status. What have we done? And that's I'm going to try and do a quick comparison to us. I'm doing a live stream. You guys are commenting on it. And anybody can do that. I'm not trying to praise your lives. But Bernie, the standard, the stature, the position he's holding, he pretty much didn't do much more than what we do right here. That's pretty much what he did. And he's an old dude, man. And I hope he's, and I don't wish anything bad upon the dude. But he's pretty much a fucking clown, man. He's a fucking clown. And what I mean by clown is, what's that old sales dig? You can fool most of the people. No, you can fool some of the people all the time. I think that's what Bernie is. And it's a little sad, man, But he's an old dude. No, I don't wish anything fucking bad against that dude, Because I kind of get it, Yeah, Hillary's another one. I don't even want to fucking get into that, man. We're talking Hillary's bad fucking news, man. She's bad news, man. I don't know how else to fucking say that, man. The Clintons need to fucking go away. It's not because I don't feel like hearing about them anymore or see her trip over. And there's a great meme of Hillary tripping on that plane, and Trump hits a fucking golf ball and knocks her ass off. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, they can't be involved with how this fucking country gets run. They can't be. They just no more. I think we have to move on. I don't totally want to get into that either, because conspiracies and she's a jerk ultimately. you know, she's not somebody I would want to be around. She's not somebody that I want to be associated with whatsoever. You know what? Even though Trump doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't do anything. There's something about the way he handles himself that I would like to drink and like watch him. How does that make sense? I'd like to have a few beers and listen to him, kind of tell everybody off or whatever, which I dig, man. This is the first president, I think, to, no matter what happens, there's a fuck you there, man. I think that's what I like most about Trump is if you attack this dude, there's a fuck you there, man. How subtle that might be. He's big on that, and I fucking dig that. It's not just him; his whole family, man. Ivanka is probably the lightest, which I appreciate because she's Ivanka, and she is what do you call it? Aphrodite in a certain sense. I'm gonna go ahead and call her Aphrodite because she's a goddess, a blonde goddess, which I love. Ooh, am I getting excited? No, pardon me. Yeah, I think, and Donnie and the boys, man, they don't really take too much shit either, man. And I think it was, brought down, obviously by Donald. I like this kind of ruling. I like this ruling. If you were a president, I like the America first, fuck you attitude. I really dig that. Who did that? Who's done it before him? I mean, who has done that? Who's been like, your tariffs keep adding on money to the stuff that we're giving to you so that your stuff sells better than ours. But I'm giving this to you and you're making sure that it doesn't sell as good as the stuff that you're producing because you put a tariff on it. So the fact that he is like totally pro-American and how somebody could deny that, and God damn, this is rough because you get emotions in it and all that fucking garbage. This country should be fucking ruling the world, man. It should be. It should be. We do things right often, you know. Thanks, Mullins. Thank you so much for typing in what you did, dude. That is a huge push by myself. Was where's everybody when everybody fucking loved Trump because he was, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired. Where are these guys? And they fucking totally abandoned him once he turned Republican, and it's got a whole, what's weird, it held enough suspicion to where other people were like, wait a minute, man, I fucking like that dude. Why are they saying, I like that dude. Why are they saying the things that they say? And I think that kind of helped get them, hired in a certain sense. I don't know. I could be wrong because it keeps coming. A lot of minorities and stuff like that are really coming around to fucking Trump to what's going on here. I think they're really starting to get their fucking shit filled in as to how this place should be run in a certain sense, man. And I really do. More so than any time in history, I think. Yeah. And I don't think, the blacks aren't fucking buying it, man. You know how many fucking black conservative guys I watch on fucking YouTube? Do you guys watch these guys? Brandon Tatum, David Harris. There is infiltration, and I'm going to call it that because sorry, excuse me. A lot of my main watches on YouTube are these black conservative guys, man. I live around a lot of them more than leaning the other way. Oh, so you see a lot of left wing guys that are black that. Oh, right, right. All right. If you're a black conservative, you're gonna rock and roll on fucking YouTube, man. You are. You are. And that's what I think. Not necessarily that the guys that I watch are doing that on purpose because they saw that. But there's a lot of great black conservatives on there that are changing fucking minds. There's a lot of them. Yeah, yeah, right. And I'm not trying to massage you either. By what I say, this is not. When I say this is fucking Freedom Channel 6000, I mean it. If you disagree with me, I want full force and I want full facts to prove me wrong. It's how it has to be. But there isn't much out there. There isn't much out there to prove me wrong, I think. And a lot of these guys like Brandon Tatum, David Harris, who's another one that I watch? Icon's another one, Poor brain. Poor brain. Why would you do that to him, Venezuela? Oh, Joey. Yeah, you know how we are here. You know how we are here, buddy. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. You cannot make everyone happy by, the thrust of your pen or some sort of regulation. It's just not going to happen. That's for sure. And I think the old school way, pardon me, I just yawned, kind of accepts that, I think they do. Our forefathers, my father, all those guys that are dead already, uh, kind of realize that nobody's going to be happy all the fucking time because, life is full, filled with so much adversity. Even as an American, this is how our forefathers thought, you can't take care of everybody, I think a lot of this country was built on that, Am I wrong? That we're going to give you the ability to take care of yourselves, man. And that's all we can do. We can't fucking take care of you. That was, I think, the get-go, the thrust into what we have now is you take care of you is the best possible outcome in life. Is you care about you more than anybody else. You're going to do what it takes to survive. I think that was the marching orders, man. That's what I think. I could be wrong. Maybe they were jerks. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's probably a pretty good way to start a country. I could be wrong. But anyway, we're dealing with 4 o'clock here, and that's rough. And I love 4 o'clock. It's a great time to be up and partying, but we got some closure here going on. I think so too, Mullins. I think so too, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with thinking alike. And I think I'm gonna shut down here. We got too late. It's 4 in the morning. I am having a beer and I'm really enjoying myself. But I think I'm gonna get out of here, buddy. Yeah, I would love to have you back, man. Love to have you back. I really would. All you guys, Cinco de Fivo. I appreciate you guys being here. It is late. We got some sleeping to do, and I think we got a preseason there Saturday, so I might do a dual preseason reaction and a new beer try. So we might do that Saturday. So don't forget to hit subscribe, hit that little bell. I know you guys are fucking tired of hearing this, but if you don't hit that little bell, and it's up top, it's got a little fucking thingies about it. You're not gonna know when we're on. So we love you, and we will see you soon. God bless you guys, man, and I mean that. Maybe we'll see you next weekend. All right, you guys be safe. We love you. I'm gonna end stream in T minus 1, 2, 3, and we are out.